Yes. Thank you. Please, settle down. As I'm sure the screen says, my name is James Nugent, and I am, of course, a computer scientist. I'll be here to answer questions today, so let's go ahead and jump in. Do I have any questions? Yes, ma'am?
Yes. James, how have your attitudes towards technical communication changed in the past 6 weeks?
In the last 6 weeks, we've worked on our detailed design and our progress report. And both of those kind of confirmed ideas I had about how integral communication is in the world of CS. Because we're emulating a real project right now, even though our particular group doesn't have a client. And working with those documents of keeping every little thing under a check has been very rewarding on one hand, but also I feel very indicative of the real world. So it's definitely confirmed a lot of the ideas I had about how the real world interacted with computer science and technical communication and the bridge between the two. Can I get another question, please? Yes, you sir in the back.
Yes, what has been your biggest challenge this semester?
I'd say that's a twofold. I have two answers for that. One of the biggest challenges has been time. There are 5 of us, and getting 5 people in the same place at the same time is always challenging. But we've kind of tackled that by compartmentalizing the project, and we've each had our own individual portion, which kind of brings us into the second big challenge we've faced, which is working across ideas and bridging the gap between those compartmentalizations we've created, from database design all the way up to UI design, and getting graphics in there and animations and getting all that cohesive and collaboration has been quite a challenge. I have time for one more question, I suppose. Yes, you young lad down here.
What are your strengths and weaknesses, biggest and why and how?
I think our biggest strengths come in our ability to both treat this like a real world project, but also enjoy it. And I think that is important to being a professional. You have to enjoy what you do. And I think our team does a really good job of, we have selected a project that all 5 of us are very passionate about, which means that along the way, even when we make mistakes, even when things are rough and hard to figure out, we are being rewarded by solving these problems. And kind of on the flip side of that, our biggest weakness is that we really enjoy this, and sometimes we get distracted and bogged down in the details we don't need to, because it's what we like doing, and we aren't necessarily focusing on more of the class-based aspects of this, or the aspects that are necessarily important for other people. We've been kind of focusing on the internal aspects and making it as good of a product as we can, which is kind of a weakness, but I think we're utilizing it as a strength. So that's all the time I have for questions. Thank you very much. And just a quick wrap up, I think the biggest thing I've learned that one needs to know to be a successful CS individual is collaboration and communication are absolutely key. Thank you for your time. This has been the press conference to do with computer science by James Nugent. Yes, please, applause is welcome now. Thank you very much.